Welcome to Streets of the U.S. Today, I will be in Omaha, Nebraska, and I will be discussing some gangs that operate in the city. In 2021, local law enforcement and the U.S. Marshals arrested 144 gang members in a 4-month operation. They were arrested for drugs and firearm charges. The task force was named after Omaha police detective Kerry Orozco. Officer Orozco was killed serving a warrant on a man wanted for a shooting in Omaha. The operation was also named for U.S. Marshal Paul Keyes, who had died of cancer. During that operation, the officers got 86 firearms, over 18,000 kilos of drugs, 838 fentanyl pills, and over $48,000 in cash. They also recovered 2 stolen vehicles and found 3 missing children during that operation. Now, in 2012, law enforcement had an operation called Blue Star that investigated a marijuana distribution ring that operated in Nebraska and Arizona. The cops discovered that there was a connection between the Sinaloa cartel and the South Family Bloods. Now, the South Family Bloods is a blood street gang that operates in Omaha. The South Family Bloods and the cartel moved 16,000 pounds of marijuana into the U.S. The estimated street value of that marijuana was $7.5 million. The South Family Bloods have been known to go to war with Crips and other blood factions in North Omaha. Now, this street gang used to operate in the Southside Terrace, which was a housing project in Omaha. By 2013, police stated that they had over 70 gangs operating in Omaha. The Funnell Projects, also known as the Vietnam Projects, was a stronghold for the Bloods, but has since been torn down. Omaha also has a notorious nickname called Omaha, Nebraska. Now, the Crips are also pretty deep in Omaha, and they have like the 20th, 29th, Camden Block, Ames Avenue, 37th Street Crips, 39th Street Crips. In 2018, Jarrell Haney, a member of the Crips, was convicted of racketeering conspiracy. Prosecutors for this case stated that he was involved with the 40th Avenue and 44th Avenue Crips. He sold drugs for the gang, committed other violent crimes for the gang. Some of those crimes included the attempted murder of a fellow Crip who was suspected of working with the cops. He also participated in other shootings. He got 7 years in prison for that racketeering case. In 2024, Haney and another man were arrested for a shooting that injured 2 people. He was charged for terroristic threats, use of a gun to commit a felony, and possession of a gun by a prohibited person. This shooting took place in April of 2024. This shooting took place near 60th Avenue and Maple. The 40th Avenue and the 44th Avenue Crips clicked up to protect themselves from the Bloods. Now, back in 2010, Kendall Teeler, a member of the 40th Avenue Crips, was charged with murder. Those Crips from that clique were also involved in a shooting in which 4 people were hit and an infant. Omaha also has cliques that are just as deadly as the national gangs that operate in the city. Train to Blow and Train to Go are 2 cliques that have had deadly conflicts over the years in Omaha. These 2 different groups were at one time one main group. Now, in 2023, a former Omaha police officer named Johnny Palermo was charged with working with 2 Omaha gangs to move drugs into the city. Johnny was a 20-year police veteran and a former president of the Latino Police Officers Association. Prosecutors alleged that he used the drugs in exchange for sex and might have tipped off local drug dealers to police investigations. Prosecutors also alleged that Johnny's co-defendant, Rich Gonzalez, was also working with local drug dealers. It was alleged that Gonzalez told a local drug dealer to change his phone number when police were investigating him. Gonzalez and Johnny were also possibly involved in the obstruction of a sexual assault investigation. Now in 2024, Johnny pled guilty in that corruption case. His co-defendants in that corruption case were a former city council member, a police captain, Rich Gonzalez. Now for that corruption case, Johnny got 2 years in prison. If you enjoy this story, please like, subscribe, and comment to the channel. Thank you.